Today I'm going to show you how to cast on to your Nook, which is a Tunisian crochet hook that has been either modified, like this is an Afghan one, it has a really long cord on it that I cut off the stopper on the end, or there are other ones that have holes in it that you can thread in another piece of yarn in order to have your tail, which is needed for nooking, because it acts as your second needle like knitting does. So the first way to do it, like you would with most Tunisian crochet methods, is you make a slip knot, put that on your hook, and then you chain. So you make however many stitches you need. Okay. Now the best way to get the most even ending of your work, because this will be the end of your work, is to turn it over, and you see the bumps there that are in between the V's. What you're going to do is you're going to take your hook into that bump, pick it up, yarn over, pull through. So again, yarn over, pull through. And I actually have trouble with this. I find it difficult. I also find it difficult because I often think I have done enough stitches and counted right, and by the time I get to the end, I'll often find that I'm off by one. And adding a stitch when you've already made your chain and you pull it onto the hook is impossible. So you have to start over. So I'm going to show you another way to do it that is typically found in knitting, but since we are basically knitting, it works as well. And it also works for Tunisian crochet as well. It's called the long tail cast on. And let me get to the end here and I will show you that. And again, I have another video that shows you what to do once you have it casted onto your hook. And it shows you how to knit and purl using making both the stockinette stitch and also the rib stitch. So there you go. Now I've got 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. I think I thought I had 14, an even number, but again, can't add. So that's how you would do it. That's one way to cast on there. Another way, like I said, is the long tail cast on. So I'm going to take this off. And let's say I did need 14 stitches on my hook. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and this is just a little trick that someone else taught me too. Wrap it around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's about how much yarn 14 stitches should take. So now that I have that, I have this long tail here. And what I'm going to do is make my slip stitch or slip knot there. Put it on, and now I've got the tail. Make sure you get the tail in front of you, and then the working yarn is in the back. So tail in front, working yarn in the back. What you're going to do is you're going to take your two fingers, place it in between, and grab, well, okay, so grab with your two bottom fingers there, that's easier, and then take your fingers in between there, turn it. So now you've got your thumb, you're going to go underneath the thumb, over the finger there, and then back through the loop. And then you pull, and boom, it's been casted on. So again, take two fingers here loosely, make sure the tail is to the front, put your fingers through, turn, go underneath the thumb, over, and pull through. Now you do have to watch your tension on this, because when you get to the cord, it's going to be really, really tight. So you don't want to pull these too tight, but you also don't want to do too loose, because then sometimes the stitches overlap each other and then you've got to fix that. So we are at 4, 5, oh, I got messed up, there we go, boom, 6, 7, 8, 9, again, I'll go slow for you, under, over, through. I think we're at 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. See? All right, so I got 14 on there, and if I realized I needed 16, then I could do 16 still. If I needed 15 or 13, then I can just take one off, and it doesn't affect the rest of the stitches. I don't have to start over. So there's 2 ways to cast on for nooking or Tunisian crochet as well. So hope that was helpful.